Hello. About 2 years ago, we bought a GE upright dryer for about $1,100. It lasted 2 years before it simply quit. And of course, it quit when the warranty was off. So what has happened is it simply will not power up. When you press the power button, nothing happens. Nothing even lights up. I checked the circuit breaker. The circuit breaker is fine. And I thought, well, since it's out of warranty, I might as well try to replace the switch. It's natural to assume the switch was bad. But when I looked at this upright dryer, I couldn't really see any intuitively obvious way to open up the control panel. So I just began looking around and thinking, how would I open this control panel? Hopefully, I will save you from the same ordeal that I had. My first recommendation is first unplug the thing, and if you can't unplug it, then at least throw the circuit breaker and disable the electricity to this thing. Also, put away your power tools. Everything on this dryer seems like it is plastic. If you have a power drill, a power screwdriver, you will over torque all of the fasteners and break them. So just put them down, pick up your hand tools, and take care as you're doing this. As I looked at this this panel, I noticed something on the left side as you are looking at the dryer. On the left side, right here, you'll see a small tab about the size of a nickel. Using a jeweler's screwdriver like this, I removed this tab by putting the screwdriver in the front and carefully pulling it out. But even though I was careful, I broke a tab off of that. So that's what I mean. Be careful here. As you look inside there, you will see a screw, which I have removed, but the screw will be there. Go ahead and take it out carefully. Again, I used that kind of a wrench. Unscrew it, and then come to the front, and this piece, slide it to the left about 1/4 of an inch. You see? Don't try to pull it out or pry it out. Just slide it over. This comes out. Set it aside. Look into this opening, and you're going to see something that I haven't quite figured out what it's there for. But there's an Ethernet connection. And look in here, and there will be 2 screws that you have to take out right here. 1 and 2. Again, I used my hex driver and carefully removed them. Once they are out, then take this whole front. You see? Now don't get gorilla with this thing, folks. See, it will be loose, but don't force it. What you've got to do is slide this to the right as best you can. Just be careful. Slide it to the right, and the panel will come off, just like that. You will see 3 circuit boards. The power switch is in this circuit board, which you have to remove by that screw. Each one of the circuit boards is interconnected. Now, I'm not going to pull these off because I'll have to set my camera down. But they are circuit boards, and if you look carefully, they are all simply force-fitted in by a plastic tab. So once again, be extremely careful. The other thing you will notice, if this is a brand new dryer, is right down there, there will be a folded up piece of paper. Amazingly, this is all of the diagnostic process and codes that GE requires you to look at. The whole thing unfolds, and it will be gas dryer on one side and an electric dryer on the other. Now, what is absolutely ridiculous is right in the middle are the instructions on how to open this panel. Now, I don't know what genius at GE decided to put the instructions inside an enclosed panel so that you can't get to them is beyond me. GE, if you're listening, put this in a service envelope on the side of the dryer so at least we know how to get in the darn thing. This is a classic example of cranial rectal inserticus syndrome. Now, what I'm going to do is replace all of these circuit boards. You can't just buy one board. They come in a set of 3. So you might as well replace them all 3. Just be careful. Don't get in a hurry and don't get guerrilla with these things. And I'll let you know what happens because I have to set down my camera to make it happen. But before I do that, to reassemble all of this is simply do it in reverse order. But look carefully on the right side. You will see this tenon right here. It fits right into this groove right there. So when you lift this thing back up, after you've replaced everything, and don't put the instructions back inside, all you do is put that tenon in this mortise, slide the assembly to the right. You're going to have to mess around with it a little bit to get it to work. Then take this, put in the screws, then take the cover, place the cover about, about a 1/4 of an inch away from the junction here, I suppose, and then just slide it over. Done. Then screw in right here. And if you haven't broke the tab, which I have already done, just simply put the tab back over there. Or in my case, I'm just going to leave it out because I broke the tine anyway. So that should do you. That's how you open up this control panel, look at the circuit boards, and find the instructions to do the whole darn thing. Good luck. Take your time. Don't get guerrilla with this thing. And that's about the only thing that's available for you to do anything about. Good luck to you.